Hi guys, it's Ariana. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to be trying on and reviewing a couple of pieces today, and these are all from Halara. I want to thank them for collaborating with me on this video. I've done a review of some of their items in the past. I'll link that video for you guys so you can watch that one. But since then, they've really expanded and added a lot more styles. So I'm really excited to try these things on. I haven't tried them on yet, so this is all going to be first impressions. They did send me these things to review for you guys, but these are going to be all of my true and honest opinions. I'm not going to hold back. For those who aren't familiar with Halara, they're kind of an activewear brand that's now doing more like casual type of clothing as well. They have a lot of easy to wear, effortless pieces that also look pretty elevated while still giving you that comfort of like activewear or loungewear, which I think is really cool. And especially for me as a stay-at-home mom, I feel like I really appreciate these really comfortable pieces, but still make me feel a little bit put together. So I've got several dresses to show you guys, including some of their activewear dresses and then a couple of other pieces as well. I'll definitely have all of the items that I'm trying on linked for you guys in the description, as well as a little discount code. I'll put that for you so you can go ahead and check out their items if you're interested. And then for reference, I am 5'2", a little short person. I'm like 5 months postpartum, so I'm about a size 12 right now. Okay, so starting off with their exercise dress, this is kind of like what they went viral for. I feel like these have been trending recently. This is the only one that I kind of feel like I knew what I was gonna get just because I have this same one but in red. But I really love the color of this. This is the Fuchsia, I think it was called like Fuchsia Fedora or something. It'll be linked below so you can check it out also. But they have so many different colors, so you can find one that you like. And I got the longer length version, which I really like. I feel like the length is perfect. I just feel a little bit more comfortable when it's a little bit longer rather than it being like all the way up here, even though it does have built-in shorts. I think this is the perfect length for me, honestly. So like I said, it does have the built-in shorts and then also a built-in bra, so it has cups that you can actually remove if you don't like them. And then this design is the one that crosses in the back, so it's got this cute open back detail, which I really like. And actually one of the things that really impresses me about this design is the back parts and like the twist and stuff are super stretchy and like very comfortable, so it's not like cutting in or digging into your skin or anything. And so I don't know, I just feel like it's a very flattering cut in design here. I don't have any like extra bulging or anything going on, which I really appreciate. This is also like their easy peasy style is what they call it. Basically means that you can go to the bathroom in it without having to take the entire thing off from like the top to bottom. The built-in shorts is connected here in the front, but then in the back it's actually open here and you just like slide it off and go to the bathroom, which is amazing. Super convenient. Makes this even better because then you can like layer something on top but still be able to go to the bathroom and not have to like strip down fully. And I am still breastfeeding, but I feel like these are so comfy and stretchy that I'm able to just like, yeah, it doesn't even have to be like a nursing specific item. So that's what I really like about these. I feel like you can wear them through a lot of different phases and with your body change as well. I actually wore one during my pregnancy because it's so stretchy here. And then after, now that I'm a couple sizes bigger, it still feels really comfortable, same size and everything. So yeah, really happy with this one. Very flattering and will be very great for that hot weather that we're going to have in Florida. I do have another one of their exercise dresses, but this one is a little bit of a different style and I've not tried this one before. And I think this is like the regular length, so we'll see how much shorter it is. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I loved this color as well. Here is the second one. This is that cobalt blue color, and like I said, I really liked the color and I loved the style of it. So it kind of has like this strap that goes under the bust like this. I just felt like that was such a beautiful detail and not one that you really see for like active dresses. And yeah, this one is definitely shorter. I like it from the front. I feel like the front is like a good enough length, but in the back it does feel a little bit short and showy, like especially if I'm going to be moving around, which I have a toddler. I will be moving around and on the floor and stuff like that, so would have loved this in like the same longer length as the other one. But yeah, I still feel like I could wear it. I could wear it and not feel like too uncomfortable, again because it has the shorts. And I noticed also the shorts actually have pockets, which is awesome because then you can have somewhere to put your phone, which is always a plus to be like hands-free. This one is also that easy peasy style, so it's open here in the back but connected in the front. My one kind of like gripe about this one though is I feel like I'm having some like gaping here in the chest, especially if I'm going to be like sitting down or something. So maybe I could have done with a size down. This is a size large. I think what could have been helpful is if the straps were adjustable, if it had like a little like thing in the back to like tighten it or something. So this one doesn't. Maybe size down in this if you have a smaller chest. The rest of the body can stretch but can't really adjust the straps. So maybe go off of like your bust measurement or something for this dress. But other than that, I really like it. I like the color. Probably one of my favorite things about these active dresses is the fact that you can wear them active or for active activities. or you can wear them as like an actual dress to like style them up into an outfit. So the next couple dresses are different ones, so not like the activewear dress like this. They're actually all like maxi length or midi length, I think. So this one is quite a different one from the ones I just tried on. So this is a maxi dress in this like tank style, still a stretchy kind of jersey material, very comfortable. Since it's in black, it does kind of look a little bit like a recital dress. So I don't know that I love that really, but it does have slits on the side here. The slit actually comes up kind of high, but it overlaps, so I think we'll be okay. I don't know if it would run the risk of like accidentally flashing anybody because it doesn't have any shorts in this one. It also doesn't have a built-in bra. I'm wearing a bra under it right now, and it does cover the straps. It is double lined here on this like top portion, but I wouldn't feel comfortable like not wearing a bra. I don't know if you can see, it kind of has this like style line here under the bust, which I think is nice. And then I do like that it like kind of skims along the body without being like a tight bodycon type of dress. So I do like that. I'm glad that it's like a solid black, because on the website, the color kind of looked like it was like a heathered, marled type of black. I kind of wanted this to be like maybe like a pinafore style kind of overall type of dress. Like maybe I could wear like t-shirts underneath it and layer it up and style it that way. So I don't know how much I would wear it just like this. I don't usually like to have like my arms just out for what it is. I mean, it's fine, just not like one of my favorites, I don't think. And it is also a bit long for me. So I'm 5'2", and it's kind of like dragging on the floor ever so slightly. Maybe it's just because I'm short and I feel like there's just a lot of fabric and it just like doesn't really do much for me. Maybe it could look better if I shortened it and made it more like a midi length or something. Yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I mean, it is like an easy throw on kind of dress, but nothing really too special. This dress is probably the one that I was the most excited about, just based off of the product picture. I do have to remember that the model and I have very different body types and shapes, but I do actually like this. I think it looks good even on my frame. It definitely is way too long for me though. We'll have to hem this one, but this one does have pockets, which is exciting. I love that. Key point here is this like design detail under the bust. Let's ignore the fact that I'm not wearing the right bra for this. I definitely need a strapless bra, but in essence it's like a tube dress, but then has this like under bust thing that goes into the straps. The material is very stretchy here, so it's like it feels kind of like spandex legging material up here. So yeah, I do feel like the cut is very pretty here. I love this line, and I love how wide set the straps are. I feel like that looks very pretty. Again, it's not an adjustable strap, so keep that in mind, but it's very stretchy. It's not really there for support. I feel like all the support here is just in the fact that it's a stretchy tube top. I feel like it's mostly just there for the detail and the decoration of it. I will have to wear a strapless bra with this because it doesn't have any cups or anything going on the top part, which I think is a little bit of a bummer. And it's pretty thin here on the top as well. Like it's not like thick or double lined or anything. So I definitely wouldn't be able to wear it just like on its own. And then the bottom material is actually a different one. It feels almost like a windbreaker pant in a way, but not that swishy. Okay, you know those like active wear joggers? That's kind of what it feels like. It's very lightweight, and I think this is going to be one of those materials that like dries really quickly and easily. So if you like get it wet or something, I could really envision this dress being just like an easy throw on piece for the summertime. I feel like you look like dressed up, but also like very comfortable, and it's very practical. So yeah, I really like that about it. I can't remember how many sizes this one had, but they do have quite a range of sizes for a lot of their products. They even have like petite and tall sizes for a lot of things. This dress isn't one of them. It didn't have like a petite length or anything like that. Since most of the items are made of like a stretchy kind of soft material, I feel like you can kind of get away with fitting a lot of more different body sizes and shapes into their pieces. So that's something I do really appreciate about them. This dress could also be really good for maternity too. So if you're looking for maternity dresses that aren't maternity that you can wear outside of maternity pregnancy as well, then I think this is a great one. You've got a lot of space here, and then really a lot of their dresses. Okay, wait. This dress, I am actually in shock because this was kind of like, okay, this was a wild card pick for me because I just had no idea how this was going to look on me, on my body. I really liked it on the product photos and on the model. I wasn't sure, but oh my goodness, this actually, like, look how chic this looks. Just the design is so well done. So this is a drop waist dress that has a high kind of boat neck, and it's in this like really delicious like chocolate milk color is like what it's reminding me of. It's made from this really like soft kind of slinky stretchy material that feels like pretty cooling, honestly. Like it doesn't feel too hot or too much. So again, I think will be really great for the summer. It does also have pockets, which with it being kind of like a super stretchy material, if you put anything in there, it could like really weigh it down. So I don't know if they're really that functional. Something about the way that this is laying feels like so good and so comfortable on the body. I don't feel like super self-conscious or anything in this, even though it's like hugging around my curves. So you can kind of see this top has a little bit of this diagonal ruching going on, which I think is really pretty. And then it has this band here before it goes into the gathers of the skirt, and it just like think that's so pretty. It feels so comfortable. That's the thing. It's like so soft and so comfy, but like looks this chic. Like, are you kidding me? That's insane. Love this one. It is long, so I will have to hem this one too. Since it's so light and floaty, like I feel like I can kind of like get away with it and be okay. I'm like dancing around. Can you tell I love this dress? I didn't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this apparently. Kind of had it in my mind that maybe this would be a flop, but I am actually very, very impressed with the style and the design of this one. So if you like that kind of like drop waist dress type of look, like you should definitely try this one. I think this one is incredible. This is probably my favorite so far. You guys will have to let me know which dress is your favorite, but this one's pretty good. That's actually all of the dresses, but I've got a couple more pieces to show you. 2 pairs of pants and a skirt. All right, y'all, I think we have our first fail. These pants I was actually pretty excited about. I have another pair of like barrel leg pants that I really enjoy, and so I wanted to try these out. I like the idea and the concept of them, but in execution on me anyway, I don't love. I feel like they look kind of like clown pants, just like how voluminous they are here right at the hip. I don't think it suits me. They're like a thick material, which is nice. So it does kind of have that like structure, and it looks like a trouser, but feels like a nice and stretchy, like active pant. It kind of feels like it would be waterproof too. Has pockets and pleats, and it's just a pull-on style. Like it's got elastic here. If you're taller, maybe. Okay. Oh, so this was actually the petite size. So I think the length is actually perfect. I love that they have like petite lengths for different pants. It's just too much. It's too much on me. It makes me look even more like short and squat. I could maybe get away with like taking some of this material in because I do like how it feels. I think it feels really nice. I really wanted these to work because I really liked the idea of them, and I felt like they could be a really good like summer pant. I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog. But they are very comfy and also very high rise. So if you're tall and need a very high rise pant, this could be perfect for you. Okay, now this, on the other hand, I am very happy with. I love how this looks. This is one of their like stretch denim. What do they call it? Flex magic denim. It's like their denim look, but very stretchy and super comfy, which I think is perfect for this type of style. How many times do we have like a fitted skirt like this and then like can barely like walk in it because it's like too structured and rigid, and then like sitting down is awkward? But I could like sit down on the floor in this, and I think that's incredible. So I guess like jeggings, honestly, but like elevated. Like it doesn't look like a jegging. I feel like it actually looks like denim. I think it's because of like the seams and the stitching, and it's got like pockets here on the butt. Like they did it really well. It's just a pull-on style, so you don't have any zippers or buttons or anything here at the fly. Yeah, I could see myself wearing this just for like an easy casual day. If you saw my thrift with me that just went up before this, I was actually looking for a denim skirt or like a midi kind of maxi skirt that was more structured, and I feel like this like fits that bill. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm actually impressed. I think with some of their like denim pieces, you have to kind of like look for the good ones because some of them look a little bit more fake than others, and others look like more like denim. I feel like if that's something that you care about, then yeah, they have a lot of different styles you can choose from. Again, I feel like will suit a lot of different sizes. I love this dark wash, and I think the length is perfect too on me. And I like that the slit is like not too high either. Yeah, I think this is going to be another wardrobe staple for me for sure. All right, last pair of pants, and we are ending on a good one. I think these are a newer item, but it's a linen look type of pants. They're actually like a viscose blend designed to like look like linen. It's got kind of like that texture. Hopefully it washes well, just because viscose, sometimes you never know. As they are right now, I love how they look. I think the wide waistband here is really nice, really pretty. And it's got this like cording for like the drawstring here, which actually is functional too. So it's not just like sewn on there, which is nice, but it does also have elastic all the way around. I love the color as well. I like this like sage green. I feel like looks so good with white, and it's gonna be a perfect like summery piece. Of course, it's got pockets, got really big pockets actually. And then these are a wide leg pant without being too much fabric, because a lot of times with wide leg pants, I struggle because sometimes they're just too wide for me for like how short I am. It just feels like way too much fabric, but this one is like perfect. I will have to hem this. So unfortunately they did not have this in a petite length. These are great. I love these. I can definitely see myself wearing these as just like a casual lounge pant, but also you could dress these up. You could definitely dress these up for like a summer night out or something. Yeah, dang. We had a lot of bangers in this one. Very pleasantly surprised and impressed by some of these things. Definitely things I'm going to include right into my wardrobe, honestly. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed and got some insight into some of these items that if maybe you were interested. Again, use my discount code if you want to get some money off if there's anything that you liked, but there's also like so many more things, like such a range of different styles there on their website. And thank you again to Halara for collaborating with me on this video. Let me know which thing was your favorite or if there's anything that you have been eyeing on their website. And let me know in the comments also, like if there's any other brand or something that you feel like I should try or review for you if you're curious about them. I'm down to take one for the team and try out some other things too. So let me know. But yeah, with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.